Hey everyone, it's Amanda from Lecky Creates. Today we are doing a layout. Well, actually it's going to be over 2 days because it's really late here at night, but we are doing a layout for 2 different things. So the first thing is 30 days of sketches with Christy's beautiful life. We're on day 25 and this sketch is from Brandi Jo. So here it is. And the other hop we are doing it for is Christmas and then obviously it's June. So Moira O'Reilly hosts this hop every month on the 25th, and it is Christmas based. Yeah, it just has to be Christmas based. So this is a great way for me to get my kids' Christmas stuff done. So I will be hopefully a bit more organised next month, and every other month after that, and yeah, participate in it. So I am doing some photos. So the sketch has 4 different photos. I have printed them a bit small, which I'm a bit disappointed in myself, but I don't have time to go down and get bigger ones. So we're just going to make do with this, I think. We'll just do a few thicker layers. So this is we live in Melbourne. So in the city, Maya, their front windows of their shop, they put on, we call them the Maya windows, because they put on a story, a Christmas story, and it's got like all these little animated characters and they move and there's a story that goes along with it. I think there's about 6 windows, and yeah, you kind of go along, hear the story, and most years you can purchase a book if it hasn't sold out by the time I get there. So Melbourne's really cool at Christmas. We've got that. We've got in Fed Square, we've got this massive tree. I've never taken my kids in for the day, but during the day they've got like gingerbread decorating and that you can do. And then over at Crown they do another big tree and show in their waterfall section and stuff. So there's a lot of things to do in Melbourne. So we go every year. So I have 11 years of this to scrap. But when it comes to Christmas, we do this. We do a photo with Santa. Everyone's sitting on Santa's lap, most of the time, me as well. Then we do presents and then matching pajamas and all of that stuff. So hopefully I can get on top of Christmas layouts with this hop. That's my plan. So I do plan on, we had a bit of a practice run and I stuffed it up. So I flipped the page over. So I do plan on making a little bit of splodging in the background. So that's what we're going to do. I'll show you what I did, just because it's funny. I put the 2 ink colours together. They're watercolours. So we turned a bit brown and I don't want that. So we're going to do it in sections. We're going to do it, obviously, red first. Then tomorrow we'll come back and do green. So I don't want brown, because this layout is mostly going to be red. I'll quickly tell you what I'm going to use actually. So obviously a white piece of paper, and I've got a red piece of paper. These are some offcuts of some Stampin' Up paper. So I'm going to make the tags on the side with these. And then I've got all these little baubles and lights from Minty, my Miriam Bright collection. I've had these for years. Had them for years and just never really done anything. So they come, so I fussy cutted a sheet and it's got like big Christmas trees. It's got that little elf on the shelf dude. There's quite a lot in there. So let's start. I might need to purchase some more Christmas stuff, which is exciting. I love Christmas stuff. It's one time of the year that I get really into card making still. I used to be a very into card making person, and then I don't know, no one gives cards anymore. So I kind of stopped, unfortunately, but whatever. Is what it is, isn't it, these days? Alright, so we're just going to do a bit of splodging, let it dry, come back. I don't know if you've noticed, I don't like, very rarely do I use the heat guns, especially with water ink. I feel like they kind of everywhere. So I just got a glide bag, screw up the bottom somehow. I don't know if I've ever done this before. First time over everything, guys. So yeah, screw it up into a ball and lodge. Yeah. I'm just looking at where we're going to need this. Cool. I don't think that's going to take very long to dry. So we might just pause and come back and do the next layer. Alright, that looks pretty dry to me. So the red was Cherry Cobbler, which is a Stampin' Up pad. No idea if it's still existent or not. Sorry guys. I don't keep up to date with what's still out there anymore because I have that much stuff to use. I just use what I've got. And we're going to use Old Olive, which is one of my favourite greens. I'll dread the day when these run out. They've been, like I said, I've had 4 kids, yeah, so I haven't scrapbooked and stamped and card made the last 10 years, but they're over 10 years old. They're probably 11, 12 years old, these inks, and they're still, I've never re-inked them. So they're good quality. Well, I found the older pads were better. So we'll do some green smudges in there. It's okay to go over the, now that it's a bit dry, I'll go over the red. Just didn't want it to turn brown, which is why we can't do it together. It might still turn a bit brown, but oh, I've accidentally kind of made it a bit circle, haven't I? Oh. All right, perfect. So I'll let that dry and I'll be back. All right, friends, we are back. Okay, so we were allowing this to dry, which has come out so pretty. I love it. I've gone off on my Cricut, cut out just a heading of my windows. Wasn't very creative with my heading. It's something I'm learning on. And I've gone and cut tags out. As per the layout, I use this tag punch from Stampin' Up. I don't know if it's still available, but it's definitely been a good investment because you can do like different sizes here. It's like 2 inches, I think, and then that one's 1 inch, so 1.5 and then 2. It's been a good little investment. And I've stuck them onto the photo. So all we have to really do is stick things down now. And yeah, let's do it. Roughly line all this up. There's a reason I haven't put it onto my red background too, is because once again, like, you know, let's just all overthink and think some more about what we can do. I've decided that we're going to do some stitching on here, so I'll explain in a second. Sorry if you can hear the background noise, my son's home. He's playing his iPad. He has a weed infected knee, don't ask. And he is autistic, wouldn't let the doctor touch it, and decided that it's going to be best off if we just chop his leg off. So I've had to reason with him all morning. Say, no, darling, you're going to be fine. So I've kept this layout pretty flat as well. So originally I said I was a bit disappointed in the size of these photos, and I suppose I could still be, but it hasn't actually turned out too bad. I just have to remember for next time not to Who am I kidding? I don't even know what I set it on. Just randomly go and print photos of all different sizes and see what happens. I've actually planned a bit more, but I don't. I just have tubs and tubs of photos and go, oh yeah, I'll do that for this sketch, that for this sketch. Anyway, it's a me issue. So I want to kind of, the reason I'm doing it a bit more over this side is because we're going to have an embellishment kind of little thing there. So my idea was, so these are my 3 little clusters. So we're going to put the little love heart there and hang a ball and then stitch in between like the string. Then we're going to have up over in this corner little decos, baubles, decos, whatever you want to call them. And again, stitch in between. And the same down here, so coming from kind of this area, stitch down these guys. So in saying that, we can't do one big, so we're going to have to do stitches, like little stitches. And I have, where is it? All right, so this is a Scrapbook Fantasies, and I use this, so I skip one and use that to paper pierce the holes, if that makes sense. So I don't feel like I should stick them on yet. I don't know, I don't do a lot of stitching. I've only probably done it once, twice. Put a news here. And I think we should line it up. All right, see if we can get this looking semi-decent. So I've already threaded my needle because that can take me 2 hours sometimes. Jokes, not really. And let's start off here. So we're going to come through the first hole, obviously. Should you pull it all the way? It does get a bit stuck. You have to be a bit. First time I did this, I made the biggest mess. It was a little bit funny, but then it wasn't. Because I was like, what on earth have I done? I've already made a mess at the back. So I'm just going in and out, in and out. It's the only stitching I know how to do at this stage. I'm prepared to do. I'll just give it a little bit of, I don't know, different something. All right, let's very quickly stick all these down. All right, I'll just get some little diamantes to add around our embellishments, and I actually really like this. I don't know if my tags are very straight. I'm just going to go with like some, just like diamantes. I call them diamantes. I don't know what they, kind of like clearish kind of. All right, love that. I think that looks really good. So don't forget to check out the other players for both 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life and the Christmas in Hop. So this is, yeah, turned out quite nice. I really like that. And make sure you join us next month for the Christmas in Hop, and join us tomorrow for the next day of sketches. Thanks guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.